Kesava, a beautiful name of Krishna. We've been seeing that for the last 5 episodes. Kesava has been used in Bhagavad Gita 6 times, 4 times by Arjuna and twice by Sanjaya. We've already seen why Sanjaya used the name Kesava in the 11th chapter. Today we will see yet another occurrence of the name Kesava. It is in the 18th chapter. After the Samvada between Krishna and Arjuna, the entire Bhagavad Gita got over. Sanjaya gives his experiences in the last 5 slokas, which is the concluding part of our entire Bhagavad Gita. So, in this 5 slokas, the third sloka, the middle sloka, happens to be the sloka in which Sanjaya uses the name Kesava. So, it is the 18th chapter, 76th sloka. Rajan sansmritya samsmritya samvadamimam adbhudam keshavarjunayoh punyam hrishyami cha muhurmuhuhum. Sanjaya here explains his experience after having listened to the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. He says that this is such a adbhudam thing, it is such a wonderful thing, and I feel extremely happy. It fills me with pleasure over and over again just by remembering all what was discussed in Bhagavad Gita. So Sanjaya is overjoyed because of his experience of Bhagavad Gita, and he says that this is a conversation between Kesava and Arjuna. At this point, Sanjaya uses the name Kesava. So what is the meaning of the name Kesava here? It means that Amshavoye prakashante mamaite kesha sangitaha. So, all the rays of everything which is effulgent in the cosmos gets its brightness from my kesha. This was mentioned by Lord Krishna himself in Mahabharata. So, kesha here would mean the knowledge, the brightness, because usually light is compared to jnana, knowledge. So, Sanjaya here says that the brilliant conversation between Kesava, the one who gives brightness, the one who gives knowledge to everything which has brightness, was heard by me, and this gives me immense pleasure, immense happiness. So, the essence here is that knowledge gives happiness. And another meaning of the name Kesava is Kam Isha. Kam means Sukham, happiness, pleasure. Isha means the Lord. So Kesava is also the Lord of happiness both in this world and in the eternal world. Therefore, Sanjaya addresses Krishna as Kesava. So Kesava means one who gives happiness by sheer knowledge. When I remember this, I am reminded of the beautiful sloka of Swami Vedanta Deshika on Hayagriva. The sloka says, Jnananandamayam devam nirmalaspatikakritam. Jnanam anandamayam devam. The God Hayagriva is himself an embodiment of happiness because of knowledge. He is an embodiment of knowledge, thereby happiness. So, knowledge and happiness go hand in hand, right? Jnanam anandamayam. In fact, all of us in this country, Bharatam, stand for knowledge because of happiness, because Ba means knowledge, light, radiance, effulgence. Ratam means those who are immersed in it, those who enjoy the knowledge. So, Bharatam is a country where people enjoy because of knowledge, they are immersed in knowledge, and all of us being Bharatiyas means that we are those who immerse ourselves in knowledge and who gain happiness because of knowledge. So, Jnananandamayam. Lord Kesava, who gives us so much of knowledge because of his Bhagavad Gita, he fills us with happiness because of the knowledge. So Sanjaya here says that this knowledge, the samvadam between Arjuna and Kesava, gives me so much of happiness. I think about it and just the thought of it gives me so much of happiness. So the two meanings here is Kesava, the giver of knowledge, the owner of knowledge, the Isha or the Lord of knowledge, and again the Lord of happiness, the Lord of Sukham, both in this world and in the eternal world. Now, we've learned so many different meanings for the word Kesava so far. One of the meanings which we saw in the very first instance was that Kesava is the Lord who has beautiful curly tuft of hair. Prashamsha Kesha Pashatvat Kesava. Beautiful hair is a identification of the Lord because of his beautiful tuft of hair which has the fragrance of tulasi. He is called as Kesava. When sage Vishwamitra went to Dasharatha in Ramayana in Balaganta, he wanted Rama to accompany him to the forest in order to destroy all the asuras. So when he asked for Rama, the valor of Rama is very important there. Vishwamitra could have just said that, send me the Veera Rama with me. But in addition to addressing Rama as Veera, sage Vishwamitra said, Kaga Bakshadaram Veeram Jeshtam Me Dadumarhasi. So he says that the beautiful tuft of hair, such a valorous Rama, your eldest son, please send him with me. So the Kaga Bakshadaram here is a beautiful identity with which sage Vishwamitra addressed Rama, and he says that this divine child Rama is nothing but an embodiment of Lord Vishnu himself, and the proof of that is in his beautiful tuft of hair. Kaga Bakshadaram Veeram Jeshtam, your eldest son, please give him to me in order to fight this battle against all the demons who destroy my sacrifice. There are several other meanings for the name Kesava. We've seen that it means Ka, A, Isha. Ka means Brahma, A means Vishnu, Isha means Shiva. Kesava is a combination of all of these. So he becomes Ka, Brahma, the creator. He takes care of destruction as Isha, and he himself is Vishnu also, the sustainer. Therefore, the creation, the sustenance, and the pralaya, the destruction, everything is done by Kesava. Another meaning, as mentioned in Harivamsam by Lord Shiva himself to Bhagavan, states that Ka iti brahmano nama ishoham sarvadehinam avan pravate sambhutau tasmat Kesava namavan. Both Shiva and me are born from your body, and therefore you are addressed as Kesava. So Isha and Brahma spring from the body of Kesava. This is yet another meaning of the name Kesava. Bhishmacharya in his Sahasranamam has used the name Kesava 2 times. After completing the Sahasranamam, he says that Itidam Kirtaniyasya Keshavasya Mahatmana. So he uses the name Kesava for the 3rd time here to say that the 1000 names of Kesava were told by me. So which means that all the 1000 names of Sahasranamam are attributed to our Kesava. And he says, Kirtaniyasya Keshavasya Mahatmana. All these Kirtam, the rendition is on Kesava, who is the Mahatma. So if we have to sing the praise of somebody, the only person who is worth our Kirtana is Kesava. That is what is the opinion of our Bhishmacharya. Because Kesava does so many things for us. He is in charge of creation, he is in charge of our happiness, he is in charge of sustenance, he is in charge of destruction, he is in charge of almost everything, the knowledge, the radiance and everything. There is a beautiful sloka in Pandava Geetha which basically summarizes this. It says, Akashat patitam toyam yata gacchati saharam sarvadeva namaskaram keshavam pratigacchati. Akashat patitam toyam, whatever the drops which come to earth, akashat, from akasham, from sky, yata gacchati sagaram, just as how everything goes to the sagaram, the samudra. Sarvadeva namaskaram, whoever you worship, sarvadeva namaskaram, keshavam pratigacchati, it ultimately reaches Kesava and only Kesava. So praying to Kesava gives us everything that we can ever think of. Klishyateva anena iti Kesava. Kesava means one who torments his enemies. In fact, Keshi Nishudana, one who destroyed a demon by name Kesha, Keshi. Therefore, he is addressed as Kesava. Now this name, because it is exclusively used in another sloka, we will be addressing this name with the story behind it at a later part of time when we come to that particular sloka. Another meaning of the name Kesava is Kam Isha. We've already seen that Kam means Sukham, Isha means the Lord. So the Lord of all the Sukhams, all the happiness here and in the eternal world is Kesava. There is another meaning for the word Kam, which means water. Water Isha, the Lord of all the waters. So all the oceans, all the samudras, anything which has water in it comes under the lordship of Kesava. Therefore, he is called as Kesava. This brings us a lot of interesting analysis here, because on one end we said that Kesava means the beautiful black lofty hair of our Lord. On the other side we said that he is brightness, he is radiance, he is effulgence, and everything else in the cosmos gets its effulgence or radiance from the Keshas of our Lord. That is why our Lord is addressed to as Kesava. Now usually brightness is knowledge, but now his loft of hair is dark in color. How is this Kesha leading to brightness? That is one part of the question. The other part is the Lord's beautiful hair is now so much of brightness, so much of heat, so much of radiance, which can torment its enemies and kill them, right? Now, there is so much of heat from his hair. On the other hand, we said that Kam Isha, he is the Lord of all the waters, all the ocean. Now, how can these two combine together? How can darkness and radiance or brightness join together? How can fire and water be together? Are these two things not contradicting each other? The explanation to this is one of the key traits of the Lord which all of us can never understand is he combines things which usually can never be combined. This is called as Agatita Ghatana Samartyam. He combines things which usually we feel are contradictory to each other. So the Lord can combine brightness with the pitch dark hair. He can combine water and fire. These will remain with him together. Even when we think it's not possible, it is possible because of the sheer divinity of the Lord Kesava. Therefore, let's recite Lord Krishna's names and be blessed.
Madhava Achyuta Krishna Hare Rishikesha Kesava Govinda Vasudeva Bhagavan Janardana